moving into the future, everything that you're talking about.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. Like one of my things I've been talking about back since my brokerage days was this concept of being a one-stop shop as opposed to a one-trick pony. And I'm actually going to be building a class. I'm going to be going across campus of EXP world through all the states, like doing this training so I can help agents I see and identify like how they can become that one-stop shop. Because it really comes down to you don't even need to be creative. You need to have knowledge. Like you just need to know certain products exist so that then you and the consumer can go get educated and then execute if it works for them, right? So like one of my really quick, my little 30-second elevator pitch on this as a listing agent, because this is where it started, but I also have one for buyers too. And it's, most agents are going to come into a listing with two options: list with me or don't list with me. I've trained my team and my agents, oh, look at that, to come in to the listing agreement with, here, let me tell you all the ways that I can help you achieve your goal. Once I understand what your problems are, I have the solution. So for example, my solutions range from, we can list on the open market, I can do a private sale, I can get you cash offers, I can help you buy before you sell before you buy, concierge services. If you need to renovate or rehab the property in order to maximize value, I have a program for that. And I also have a transparent auction experience. The point is that there's no reason for you not to ever list with me once you are ready, because whatever your challenges are, I have a solution to help walk you through that. And that is the way that we unlock, opportunity as a company, as listing agents, to really build a business that lasts, right? So that's just an example. So I'm super excited about that. When that's built and ready to launch, I can't wait to share it. Hopefully the nation will be in.
I can't wait. That's absolute gold. And it's where, as Al knows, I mean, it's being a true expert and really being coming from a consultative approach. And we've done it on the listing side, but now, and I think this might be a good segue into post-settlement, you've also got to take the consultative approach and sit down on the buy side, just as the same. And that's when we develop, CHSA, Certified Home Selling Advisor. We develop Certified Home Buying Advisor. And anybody that's gone through it, it's the same dang thing. It's the same process. It doesn't matter. You just take that consultative approach to exactly to your point right there is like, I can't give you a prescription if I don't know what you're trying to do. Like, what's the goal? What are you guys trying to accomplish? And as agents and true professionals, you got to do the same thing on the buy side. Like, what are your goals? How long are you going to be here? Like, are you looking at this as an investment? Is this just short term? You're going to buy, hold on to, like, what are you guys trying to do? And once I know, then to your point, I got all kinds of solutions to help you achieve that.
Absolutely.
I think, when we talk about the word expert, it was thrown around so much earlier in my career, where there truly were people that were not experts, but yet they were an expert on TV, like the actor part, right? And the truth is, more so even now than ever, you can't be an expert without actually being an expert, without actually knowing your product, your options, what all of the options are, not to serve you as the agent, but to serve your client first and in reverse. We used to hear the term commission breath being thrown around. And that was that, some agents, not all, they were so focused on getting that commission that they were really only, signing that seller up or advising them, I should say, on one option list. And this is it, the traditional way and what have you. So you do have to truly become expert. If not, you got to dig into your market data. You got to know your market data inside, outside, and backwards. And that should be part of your presentation. Why? Because you build authority. Why is it important to build authority? Because trust follows with that. And when you can build trust and authority, those two things, the magical thing that will happen is your client will actually listen to you when it's necessary for them to listen to you. And I know as an attorney, you probably go through the same thing. Just because you're an attorney and you have that law degree doesn't mean every single client listens to your advice every single time you give it. And I just know as an agent, when I was heavy into selling 100 homes myself per year, the ones that would listen to me, it was because I didn't have authority and get that trust factor. and you just had too much of stuff on at the time or whatever it was. You take time to build authority, time to build the trust. That's when people start to listen to you when you give them the right advice that they should take.